Good morning, everybody. I hope you are all doing well. Happy Tuesday. Let's get this music pulled down, switch down over to my face. At all. Good morning, Joe. Anyone else hanging out in work? I appreciate you all being here. As always, bright and early for... I put the wrong cover up. You didn't see that. No one saw that. For the continuation of Zoids versus on the ps1. Hopefully we're going to be able to finish this bad boy up today, but before we even get it going on our nice Robo Dino action, let's open a Pokemon pack. During my ramblings here, I've been running the Wonder Picks for the Electric Wonder Pick event, which is happening right now. Got myself an EX Kyouwakoku and a Rotom. Alright. Let's crack open a Ho-Oh today. See what we got going on in here. Ooh, we got a backwards pack. You know I'm always going to open a backwards pack. No flashes. Alright, we're starting with a Bouffalant. There's a Girafarig. Hey, that is Ho-Oh's Unknown. That's a new Pokemon. I'll always take new. There's a Snubbull. And last but not least, it's Emolga. It's that card I have way too many of because of the Electric Wonder Pick event. Yeah, I will gladly take a new Pokemon. That puts me at 134 out of the 161. We are getting there. Not quite to the point of single digits, but we are getting there. Alright. Let's claim our dailies. And then get on in. I wanted to check something real quick, actually. So I think I might have had a realization yesterday when it comes to... Let's search by fire type. Do a little one of those. Yes, I was totally right. So, there is no Torchic in the game yet, which means that Mega Blaziken is going to be in our next pack, which might say to you that the next pack is going to be Gen 3 based. Which, hey, you know what it means when something is Gen 3 based? We have a chance for Lotad. There is an opportunity for us to get our sweet little guy. That's enough Pokemon for the morning. Let's get on to Zoids. Also, hey there, Kami. Hope you're doing well today, bud. It's good to see. I appreciate the good lucks. Alright, let's get on into it. We are on the penultimate mission here in Zoids. We're on mission 24 out of 25. It is a capture the capital, and I think I have a decent setup. Like, I believe I've come up with a plan that is going to allow me to capture the enemy outpost. Good morning, USA. Good morning, Netherlands? I forgot where you're from, Prince. Indeed, yes. Yes. You come back for more Zoids after falling asleep. 2 Zoids. Well, boy, oh boy, do we have some more Zoids for you today, Laws. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, we're fine. Let's get on in here. So it would probably be smarter for us to actually play this mission the way it is intended, but I really want to try to do some wacky shenanigans. I really want to try some shenanigans here. Squad 5, Squad 6. So the shenanigans that I am trying to do is, let's get through our mission intro here. The shenanigans I'm trying to do is, there is a bunch of water right here. So if I'm able to push these flying units into the water, we can get stealth. And right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh wait, that's actually too far even at that. Can I move 8? Yeah, I think I was moving 6 before I put the +2 booster on. So if I'm right here, I should, in theory, be able to run straight to the capital and capture it. Which that's going to save me a lot of heartache when it comes to taking out these turrets up top, everything over here. So I think what the plan is yeah, I've got a Liger, I've got a Red Horn. I believe I'm going to pull my water units down to right here and play a little defensively, let the flyers come down, then send stealth up to sit right here once everyone is done charging, and then go to capture that capital. Because like there is no way that we're going to be able to take out leader 1, take out leader 2. We can pop leader 3, 4, 5, and 6 easily. I'm trying to recall what the last event was before you fell asleep. It might have been right after the 4 Zoids got killed by the Proton Horn Dino. But then that dino nearly got one shot anyway. We only have 1 Red Horn over here, which sucks. That means this squad up here has 3 Red Horns. Okay. So I think what I'm seeing here is this squad is going to push forward and take a more aggressive stance. So Laws, if that was the last event that you remember, all that you missed was us doing the finale of Act 3, which was us getting our asses absolutely beat because the enemies just keep power scaling like crazy. Or you want some proof to see how much power scaling the enemies have? My highest level unit is probably it's probably this. It's probably my level 26 Red Horn right here. This squad's leader is level 50. Just level 50. You know, no big deal. NBD was easy for me. Yeah, they're really throwing the big units at us. Since we're in the final act, we're in the second to last mission. I can't even imagine what kind of fresh hell we're gonna get hit with in the final mission. But, you know, we have a boatload of money. What will amount to an infinite number of healing items. Or for most intents and purposes, an infinite number. Just make your squad oops all iron Kongs. I don't know if we're gonna be doing that one. We did get a second Death Saucer though, which is pretty exciting. I will gladly take a second Death Saucer. Oh, whoops. Now you're trying to move squad 3 with squad 4. No. You had your turn. Alright. That's what we were hoping for. Okay, yeah, what's this move? 1, 2, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yes. So if we manage to get right here, we will have just enough move to be able to slide up and take that. You're wondering why we aren't moving immediately? It's this squad 5 here. This squad 5 loves pulling down to this portion specifically. And if they break my stealth, these 3 turrets next turn will all shoot AoE attacks. So we are going to... Yeah, that's still probably too close. We're going to slow play it a little bit. Slow play it just a little bit. Captain out here with the big 20k points toward me being able to pick a game. Thanks, Captain. What does that put us at for our channel point goal? 92%. 92. Almost there, y'all. With 15 days left, just 4 more people need to put in the maximum 2,000 points and then we'll hit it. Oh, the pterodactyls are pulling up this time. Okay. Joe out here with a 13k. Ladies and gentlemen, we are just about there. And Kami out here with 4,000 points in. Does that put us over? No, 96%. So close. Just about to it, though. Which is quite exciting. Man, that means I have to think of what game I want to play. Goodness gracious, I have to make a decision soon. I think I have it narrowed down to 3 games. Those being either Wild Arms 2, Chrono Cross, or the Final Fantasy IV Chrono Cross combo pack. Soon, he says, as if there aren't several long games between it. I mean, do we have some really long games in the queue right now? What are we looking at in the queue? So I looked up the how long to beat for Bakuso here, and it said about 5 hours. That shouldn't be too long. I saw a let's play of, or a long play of DEF CON that was, I think, 3 hours long. That's not bad. It's Tetris. How long can Tetris take? Knock on wood. My hubris is gonna do me in again. Driver 2 is a driving game. I don't imagine that's going to take a lifetime and a half. Skeleton Warriors, I don't know about that one. Digimon World, that one's going to take some time. I think Digimon World might be the only long game. Doki Doki Shutter Chance Koino Puzzle O Kumi Tatite. That's a competitive jigsaw puzzle game, so I don't imagine that's going to take too long. And then, okay. This might sound like a little bit of blasphemy, but I think I'm going to use Hot Shots Golf kind of as a passive. I have a little bit of extra time in stream, or I don't know what to play on a Friday, or I need a break from whatever I'm doing, so I'm just going to throw some Hot Shots Golf in. I think that's how we're going to treat Hot Shots, and we'll just do 18 holes once or twice and then be like, works for me. Yeah, there are quite a few games in the queue, but I don't think any of them are necessarily super long outside of Digimon World. DW1 for sure is an odd game to give an estimate on. It's either like 20 to 40 hours or 60 to 100 hours, counting on how well you adjust to the learning curve. Yeah, I was probably... mentally, I was preparing myself for about a 60-hour long experience. But that's mostly just because I take a lot of things at a very leisurely pace. I'm never super locked in trying to finish things up as quickly as possible. Hell, I don't think I need to tell you guys that. You guys watch me play Picross for 69 hours. I undoubtedly could have locked in and finished Picross in like 50 something, but we were big chillin', we were having a good time. Alright, turn change. I think there are still some stealth units here in the water. Is a little bit concerning. Ooh, that's the good stuff. Alright, blast him. Get him, Death Saucer. Miss. Miss. Okay. I didn't miss all four of them. That's just Godzilla. That's a Godzilla, certifiably so. I know my Johnny Depps, and that right there, that is not a Johnny Depp. Yeah, he's cool. I have two of them. I think another thing in terms of Digimon World that's going to help me quite a bit is I'm aware that Kami is a little bit of a sicko when it comes to Digimon, and I'm certain I can ask him for help and tips and tricks. We've got some lovely individuals out there that would be more than willing to answer any questions that I might have. But like, as always, I think that the most enjoyable part of a lot of obtuse games, like Digimon, come from the fact that, or come from the act of trying to play the game, figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and then just iterating on that. That process is the thing that I enjoy most. If I just throw Death Saucer right here, and then next turn we go big mode. Whoop, didn't, shoot. Well, we got stealth hit. That's gonna hurt a lot. Yep. My flee chance 60. I'll try that. Yeah. Okay, I'm in a lot of danger right now. Like a concerning amount of danger. Golly. Probably shouldn't have sent that unit forward. Okay, it should be fine. I have 2 other stealth units. As long as I can pick this guy off, I can send my other 2 stealth units to either act as a meat shield or stuff number 6's turn in defending our leader. Yep. Or a... Okay, I can laser now. It helps if you ever own the little Digiverse toys. It's literally just in the full game. Yeah, I can't say that I've ever owned a piece of Digimon media. Sorry, I was always a Pokemon kid. I grew up with my Game Boy Advanced, Pokemon Fire Red, Sapphire. That was the fear. That was the fear. Woo! Alright. Woo. Golly, that's a lot of health. Okay. It's gonna take a lot. Huge glad that Digimon didn't die when Pokemon was popular. No, you gotta have your 2 competing series regardless. You gotta have your Coke and you gotta have your Pepsi. That's just the way of things. Wow, I am in terrible shape, and I think I'm actually dead. Not if I dodge. Golly. Kinda rough. Kinda rough stuff. $816, that kills. 815, alright, that also kills. You kind of have a weird experience with Pokemon. You grew up with both, and was the Pokemon games and Digimon show sort of kid. I wish that my media consumption was a little bit more varied when I was a child. But I definitely spent a large amount of my childhood just rewatching Ed, Edd n Eddy over and over again, or like season 1 and 2 of Family Guy on repeat. I guess that's not entirely true. I watched a lot of He-Man and Ninja Turtles as well. It's just kind of one of those things where there is so much media out there, and I'm only one person, so I can only consume so much. But what if more? No Power Rangers? Actually, no Power Rangers. No, I never saw any Power Rangers. Ooh, I'm in a little bit of rough shape here. Your son's been obsessed with the show Super Kitties. Please make it stop. Hey, I've heard some good things about Super Kitties, actually. Alex watches this podcast where people read Reddit stories, which I know is like the lowest common denominator of a podcast these days, but two of the hosts of the show recently had a kid. It was like last year, actually. And that kid has been obsessed with Super Kitties as well. And like the way they were describing it, low-key sounded like it had some funny jokes. Yeah, I die here. Don't die quite yet. You just looked at it and it definitely looks like Disney CGI crap. Damn, get their asses, I guess. Super Duper Sumos was a show and had a game. You know, upon giving it a little bit farther thought, maybe my media consumption as a kid was a little bit more varied than I thought it was. Because I'm just sitting here like, I watched Shaolin Showdown, Jackie Chan Adventures, I watched a good amount of stuff. Yes. Okay. All right, that's stuffed number 6's turn. Unfortunately, number 6 is... Oh, he has ranged options. Okay, this is bad. All right, this might hurt. Okay, we lived. Holy moly, we lived. And we got the run. Woo! Okay. Sometimes things work out. Really, only hitting one with that. Well, I'd be a fool not to. Remembers Flubber, or whatever that Jay Leno ghost show was called. The show was awful, but it was like funny how bad it was. I feel like there is a certain tipping point when it comes to something that's bad. I always like to think of my scale of enjoyment as a parabola, where at the far left side is like a -10. It is the worst of the worst in the funniest way. And then as you go down, -8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then right at the bottom, a 0 is like the lowest amount of enjoyment. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, your enjoyment goes drastically back up. So like, you can get equal levels of enjoyment out of a -7 and a +7. They're for different reasons. But the enjoyment is still there. I think we're gonna hold off for a bit. Yeah, we're gonna slow play that one. Let them come to us. All right. Ah, that crit sucks. Hopefully it didn't break my stun gun. It did not. Awesome. Alright. Throw out some great damage. Hell yeah. You remember in grade 4 there were kids with binders full of Yu-Gi-Oh commons? Like pages of Milus Radiant. I have all of my Yu-Gi-Oh commons just in a bucket. Pokemon cards though. Alex also likes Pokemon cards, so we have just a whole mess of common Pokemon cards in a big old, actually in 2 big old binders. We have enough cards now that we had to upgrade to a 2-binder system. I feel like even if they're not super rare cards, there's something that's just so enjoyable about having all of your cards in one place that you can flip through and look at them. Yo, is that 364 experience? You know, these enemies might be really high level, but it does mean that we get just a boatload of XP every time we kill someone. I will gladly take just 3 free levels off a single encounter. We can get a kill here. Which stat do you keep raising? So for the most part, I am putting points into close range shots and auxiliary. The way that damage calculations work in this game is if you're a commander, you get plus 20 in all of your stats. Damage is then calculated by the type of attack that you are using. So however many points are in that, plus however many points are in auxiliary. So like, we're gonna get some levels here and I can show it off. I still don't know what range does. Oh hey look, 141 XP, who could have seen that coming? 1 or 2 levels. 1 level. So the equation is essentially whatever type of attack you're using, it's going to use the points from this plus whatever the points in this slot are. So if I'm using like my chin cannon at 1 range or my back cannon at 1 range, it is going to give me 32 plus 80 in some way combined with the power of the attack that I'm using. So buffing auxiliary here means that I'm going to have extra damage on my melee attack, which is this one, my long range guns, which is this one, and my close range guns, which are this one. For some reason, it also seems like at thresholds of 20, you start doing extra damage, like you get some sort of extra bonus. So every one of my units who are doing close range attacks also have at least 20 points in one of these skills, either the top one or the bottom one. And then yeah, we're pumping auxiliary. This stat right here is range, and I don't know what range does. I actually have no idea what range does. There we are. You're guessing it's for damage, like the artillery hits. So I was also working with that assumption, but I haven't had an opportunity to like fully test it. So that button again, there it is. This Death Saucer has 50 points in range and 50 in auxiliary. This one has 50 points in auxiliary and 50 points on the second of the damage skill. So the ones that are specifically designed for longer ranged weapons. So I think you're correct on that front. I am also still trying to test that. Ooh. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Yeah, just curious. Me too. Yeah, like I said, this is the fun part. This is the part that I enjoy, is figuring out how to make number go as big as possible. There's something about it that I just love. There's something about it that makes idle games just so unbelievably dangerous for someone like me. Monkey brain wants number go big. Oh boy, the mathematician is mathing. Catch me out here just doing a number. Boop, boop, doop, boop, 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 doop, boop, doop. Say a lot of your biggest collectibles of Pokemon cards. Biggest collectible of Pokemon when Pokemon was new for you wasn't the card games, but it was the Smith Caps 2000 Pokemon Stadium holographic cards. I actually have a couple of those. I actually have like 3 of those, I think. It's not a ton, they are in terrible condition, but yeah, I have seen those. I have a couple. I think I got them from a friend or something. I don't want to walk that close. I had a bunch of friends who decided they were too good and too old for Pokemon. So they gave me all of their cards, which was awesome. So I got a handful of those from a couple of my pals back in ye olde day. I can actually tell you the exact time that I think I got those 3 holographic cards. I was I've got 1,000 health left. Yeah, I'll take the shot. I was out at dinner with my friend and his family. We were at a Pizza Hut that was a combination Subway Pizza Hut. And he decided he didn't want his cards anymore, so he gave them to me in a box that came with a bunch of airplane trading cards. There were a few of the airplane trading cards in there as well, but it also had like a bunch of sports cards in there. It had some, it's like Energy Masters or something like that. I don't remember what the name of those ones were, but they were so weird, and I had no idea how to play the game. I think there were like 3 or 4 Duel Master. I don't think it was Duel Master. It was Energy something. I might run downstairs and grab my box of cards and look at it after we hit our first break. Maybe it was Duel Master. Hold up. What did the if you show me the logo on the back, I can tell you exactly if it is the card or not. It was not Duel Masters, but there were Duel Masters cards in there. I recognize the back of this card. But there was a bunch of like a Marvel trading card game as well in there. Remember that one? Ooh, he's got ranged hit. Oddly, you can't recall a Pizza Hut around you from that time. All you recall is they had a PC section. Their tables were like flaming Cheeto red. Let's slow him down probably. I don't want to burn my energy just yet. Yeah, it had a bunch of weird cards. There were some Garbage Pail Kids in there as well. Which was fun. I'll burn the 30 for the kill. But it was mostly Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And yeah, I have held on to them through the years. I just think they're neat. Nice. Good damage. We unfortunately do not have the kill yet. He's probably going to be able... Oh, no. Oh, yo, shoutouts to the mountain range here, preventing any enemy from even thinking about getting in and punching me. You wouldn't even dare. Squad 1. Squad 2. I definitely want you to pull back. Pick up the remains of my son. My boy. Look what they've done to my boy. Ooh. Matt says there's something fun right there. A box. You turned him into a box. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. Okay, they have a bit more range than I thought. Alright, rolling up the windows. That might kill Raptor. Nope, Raptor lives. Can Death Saucer... Technically, Death Saucer can shoot you? Sure. Get his ass. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Okay. Go off, gamer. That's bad. That's actually really bad. Oh, I've got 800 health now. I'm fine. I'm fine. What do I have to be worried about? Hey, there's Superficial. I don't want to risk that. I actually don't want to risk that. Okay. We have the HP lead. I'm not gonna burn the last of my energy here. Man's rolling up with the pill bug. Believe it or not, but this is truly the ideal Zoid form. Oh, you poor fool. You chose to square up against Death Saucer, of all things? Oh, buddy. Yeah, you tried. Okay, it paused there for a second. I got really afraid the game crashed. You didn't say anything the past few streams. Do you remember that Zoids was on Toonami on Cartoon Network? It was one of the first animes you see with heavy use of computerized graphics. Hadn't really seen the art style before. It was like that pseudo 3D. Given all the details on the Zoids. Did the cartoon do did the anime do the thing where it was sort of like a hybrid mix of 2D and 3D? Because I love it when shows do that. The hell's going on out there? The characters were 2D, but the Zoids were 3D. That's awesome. I like that. Okay, our HP is fine on you. HP is not fine on you. It was tasteful, but also you didn't watch too much. Still neat. You know what show didn't do it very tastefully? I might catch a little flack for this one, but you guys remember Code Lyoko? You guys remember the world's biggest forehead on some Canadian anime? That was certainly a strange one. So like, the whole thing of the show was that these high schoolers, middle schoolers, these children were able to go into a computerized world where they had special powers and like fight viruses and bad things. And when they were in the like quote unquote real world, everything was 2D and like a classic anime style, but the second that they jacked in and went into the computer world, everything got to be that nice, gross, early 3D animation. You guys know the exact kind of slightly icky looking 3D animation I'm talking about. Do I have 3 range on you? Oh yeah, I do. Get shot. Get shot, idiot. He's say that your earliest memory of Toonami was a Gundam series where the characters were unzipping their suits. They would be only wearing bras. I think you weren't even in the 5th grade yet. So it sounds to me like you found the best show for you to watch as a not even quite a 5th grader. I can move both in. Triceratops has some heft to him. Yeah, let's get in there and try to kill number 4. If we can take out number 4, we're gonna be in decent shape. I'll do it. Alright, 814, I can take another hit. 70, I actually have a kill here. Hold up. You son of a... What an unfortunate crit. You're sweating? Nah, it's fine. Death Saucer's gonna be able to get the kill here. It breaks the yeah, we'll go for ultra overkill. Get his ass Death Saucer. Disturbing anime nudity is Neon Genesis with the hospital scene. Yeah. Prince, I hear you on that one, but I raise you Code Geass with the table scene. If you guys don't know the table scene in Code Geass, count yourself lucky. It is supremely uncomfortable. Also, dare I say, entirely unnecessary. I can't say you've ever been disturbed by nudity in anime. I wouldn't say that it disturbs me ever. It just... Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, that's probably gonna kill someone. Yeah, I have to slow play another turn then. Shit. I wouldn't say that it disturbs me. It just... Sometimes, given context, it's, a little bit uncomfy. Yeah, I could take the win right now, but I need to pick up Triceratops' remains. All right. Before we finish up this mission here, we're going to play one more round real quick, and we're going to run just a couple of ads because we're rounding out hour 1 of the stream. I'm going to run downstairs and grab those cards so I can show them off to you guys. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. I'll see you on the other side of this break. Be back then. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through the break. I got the bucket of cards here. I have had these upstairs in the or I've had them downstairs in our bedroom, just kind of sitting in the closet. So like, I've got just a boatload of Magic cards in here. I'm pretty sure it's a vampire deck. It is a cat deck, and I think I have some dwarves in here. No, the dwarves might be downstairs. Yeah, so I've got a whole stack of Magic cards. I'm not going to show off all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Hey, look, blank sleeves. I'm not going to show off all the Yu-Gi-Oh cards, but there are so many from every set that came out before 5Ds. Man's gonna secretly have a Black Lotus. Don't know if I'd go that far. I'm pretty sure my brother already shuffled through all of these to find if anything was there of value. Ooh, you guys aren't ready for the real rare cards here. We've got some Uno cards. That's fun. Hold up, do I got a... Hell yes, I do. Hit you with the old Uno reversal. We have some Phase 10 cards. Hell yeah, that's what I was telling you guys about. You guys looking for some foil Garbage Pail Kids? Is that the ones that you wanted? We got Dental Flossie and we got Sarah Slime. Oh, yeah. What were these ones? The like Garbage Pail Kids, but they were for company brands instead. Oh. Oh, Patty Putty. More hollow Garbage Pail Kids. But yeah, we got Slobway, Sweatin' Fish, all sorts of gag products like that. Oh, that Garbage Pail Kid has had his sticker removed. Bandaging for mummies. Lovely. Some rule cards for phase 10, some more Garbage Pail Kids. Monstrous Monica. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of those. Here it is. These are the cards that I was looking for right there. We're talking Magi Nation. There are so many of just like loose cards of these in here. No clue. No clue how to play the game. The date on them is from 2001. It's just a bunch of trap cards. Oh, we got Swap. We got Swap there. We have a Marvel Genio cards. That's a Black Panther card. Yo, I got a full Venom. Yo, I got the Thing. Hell yeah, my boy Sloth. Yeah, this is a trip down memory lane. A Yu-Gi-Oh tip card. Tip number 39 out of 50. The Yu-Gi-Oh TCG tip card 39 out of 50. Searching effects. Effects that allow you to search your deck are heavily useful. You can always have the heart of the cards and draw the card you need. Sometimes you need to use a card effect to help you out. Cards like Sonic Bird, Senju the Thousand Hands, and Giant Rat let you look for more cards in your deck and put them into your hand or onto the field, which is a good thing. Oh, we got some Star Wars playing cards. I got my boy Rebel Trooper. I got Jedi Lightsaber. Yo. Okay, so Republic cards and Sith cards actually look different on the back. So the Republic cards have the Rebel symbol, and the Empire cards have the Empire symbol. That's fantastic. General Tag, Liberia, Leia's Sporting Blaster. It's a weapon card. Who out here want to play some of Wizards in Training? We got Wizards in Training. That's some Eye of Newt. Weak Spell Counter and Gravity. Oh, Harry Potter the trading card game. Yeah, I was not joking with you guys when I said that this was just a miscellaneous bucket of way too many weird playing cards. Oh, right there. Dark Jedi Lightsaber. Beauty. I'm not going to show this one off because it doxes me just a little bit. Yeah, that doxes me a little bit, but this card right here is a playing card that is a fire department fire truck #1 from the town where I grew up. Truck #1 is a 2002 American LaFrance 100-foot aerial tower. Spawns out of Station 2, located at blank, 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 blank. It has 2,000 GPM pump. It just keeps going. It gives you all the information about fire truck number 1. There's a garbage pail kit again. Big fish, little fish. Good old big fish, little fish. We got a couple of those in here. Oh ho ho. Y'all are gonna be pogged up about this. We got some Metabots cards. War Bandit and Land Motor. Who out here appreciating some Metabots cards? I like that they aren't just rectangles. They have slightly rounded edges, making them into octagons. I like that. That's cool. Put that down. We have Transformers. Good old Transformer card. You have to ask why, but you're okay with those. Yes! Okay, I told you. I told you there were some Duel Masters in here. Yeah. Yo, hold up, hold up. A good condition holofoil Duel Masters card? Alright. That's pretty cool. Print date is 2004. I just kind of skipped over because I got excited when seeing Duel Masters, but we have some of the Dragon Ball Z trading cards here. Like Gohan's left energy release. Orange strength. We also have... No! The name of the card is literally just No with like 14 O's. It's a power card, allows us to destroy the Lookout. Saiyan power, blue shoulder wheeler. Best card right there, it's peak. You got Blaster Joe. I'm not seeing Blaster Joe. Oh, we're gonna hold off on those for just a moment. We got some Neopets cards in here. We have 2 Neopets cards. Good old Tormund and Green Lupe. That's beauty. That's beauty right there. We have another swap. We have a Mad Gab card. If you guys haven't seen Mad Gab, it's a card game where they have a bunch of phrases that are just absolute gibberish, but if you say it quick enough, sometimes it sounds like something. Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary. Oxford Dictionary. Do those have any flavor text on them? The Duel Masters flavor text is peak. Let's see here. Let's go back and have a look see at some of this flavor text. So Amber Piercer here is the holo card that I have. The flavor text is, let's see what you can dig up. We have Aqua Ulcus. Liquid people freely control liquid. For them, water is armor and shield. I think those are some very lackluster bits of flavor text, all things considered. All right, and now the things that I thought you guys would be all too excited for. Who remembers Digimon? Who wants some of these nice Digimon cards? We have Vmon and Wormmon. Good old Vmon and Wormmon. And then follow up on that, We have 2 cards that look like they are just promotional cards. So we've got Izzy and Matamon. We got Izzy and Matt Damon right here. And then we have a foil Rapidmon. Yeah, bad ones that's just screenshots from the show. Yeah, I think this is probably the one you're talking about. It's got a description on the back that is also just a screenshot from the show. Good old DP of 200. My man. All right, what do we got in this stack? It's just more Mad Gab. Yup, that's the Izzy one. Ooh hoo hoo. We got some nice looking ones right here. You know, we have the really terrible screenshots from the show for those Digimon cards. How about we do the same but for Pokemon? We got ourselves a description for an Apom here. We got the same but for a Gengar as well. And Eevee. Everything a person could want. All the Pokemon we love. All right, here is the these are the cards that the box initially came in. You know how I was telling you it was an aviation game? The game was called Takeoff, and they were these little cards that had every country's flag on them. And I think it has the capital at the bottom. Yeah, those were that's what the box that all these cards came in initially. We got some basic playing cards. What do we got in here? Oh, good old Monopoly Deal. Oh, I remember Monopoly Deal. And then we have just Phase 10 and Uno cards. I remember Monopoly Deal. I very easily memorized every single card that was in the deck and then started being able to count cards. So I would just beat my brother every single time that we would play that game, and he would get so unbelievably mad. Like, I had the cards memorized so effectively that even when he was like actively cheating and trying to pull cards from the deck, I was still beating him. We got some more of the playing cards here. What do we got here? Some more Monopoly Deal, an entire deck of more playing cards, more Phase 10. A lot of Monopoly Deal, a lot of Phase 10. If you guys aren't finding this this card dive interesting, it's okay. We're almost done. Here we go. We've got more than just that one Magi Nation card. We have so many here. Things like Riptide, Tidal Wave. Good old Gratch. Oh, he's so edgy. Look at him. He's so edgy. Oh, that's beauty. I have like 4 cards and just duplicates of every single one of those 4 cards. I have some more of those Marvel Genio cards. Holy shit, the Spelunk goggles. Yeah, they look great, don't they? Yeah, we got a couple more of these Marvel Genio cards. Good old Snowmobiling, a Power 90 Daredevil card. What more could you want? We have Snowmobiling. We have Rock Lee here, if you guys are interested in the Naruto trading card game. He's a good old 3-0. Shonen Jump's Naruto collecting cards. Oh, that's a blast from the past. What about Zatch Bell? Oh yeah, I watched some Zatch Bell when I was a kid. Hell yeah. We got Tia. Oh man. You have the book those cards came with. Love that. Some more Uno cards. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can I interest you guys in just a mess of Digimon cards? We got some more of the screenshots from the show. Got a handful of those. Oh, then we got some actual regular ones from the show. Like or from the card game. We got Salamon. We got Digivolve. Yo! He died for our sins. Gabumon is back. Ogremon, Bakamon. Don't like that. Don't like Metal Attack Power Blast at all. That's terrible. Yokomon. Ooh. Can I interest you guys in a holofoil Greymon? That one's fun. How about Angemon? That's a good looking one. It's not Angel Womon, sadly. Deltamon, that's a fun one. Literally has two skulls for fists. We got a screenshot of Carrie, and then we got Sukamon. Sukamon D's? All right, and now I think we're to the point where everyone's gonna start losing interest because we've got some Phase 10 cards. Yes, there's what I was looking for. These are the exact ones why we were digging so deep. Here we have some good old Spearow to Fearow holographic Pokemon collector. It's like a Pog, but it's Pokemon. Phenomenal. Oh hey, no, this one's mine. This is an AR card from Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance on the 3DS. Yeah, I've got all of them. Hilarious. We got Booger Brian, my favorite Garbage Pail Kid. And then these really mean nothing to me, but I've got just a boatload of holographic sports cards, regular sports cards. We got basketball. We got football. Everything a person could want. Come on. You guys know about Alec Kessler, FC for the Heat from 1993 to 1994. At least those are the dates that I have him. And then it's just a bunch of takeoff cards. Surprised there's no Nintendo e-reader cards in there. All right, that does it for all of the fun and interesting cards. The rest were just more sports cards or some takeoff cards. Which, yeah, this was a wild thing to receive from a friend. But I kid you not, there are like stacks and stacks of Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like just piles and piles of them. Everything a person could want. Mushroom Man 2, Karate Man, Gaia the Fierce Knight, a holofoil Gaia the Fierce Knight. Everything you could want. Hungry Burger. 3 more Hungry Burgers. Good stuff. Good fun stuff. Yeah, let's have a look see at some of these magic cards. What do we got in here? Good old Voldrin Vampire. Yeah, This is a full vampire deck with blood tokens and all. White Knight, that's for the cat deck. Yeah, it's just oops all vampires in here. Oops all cats and vampires. This was a fun trip down memory lane. I was so excited to get all these cards as a kid. Never knew how to play any of the games, never had enough cards for a full deck. But boy, oh boy, did I receive just a mess of cards. Alrighty, y'all. Oh, hey, I forgot to mention this, but I pulled this one out. Here is one of my Yu-Gi-Oh decks. This is a Gravity Bind deck, and it is in a Ziploc bag that has 3 PS2 memory cards and a GameCube memory card in it. Should probably take those out and put those with my actual games. Wonder what save data I got on there. Oh, we actually took that unit out already. Okay. How much health do you have? You have plenty. You also have plenty, so let's just scoop those up and keep passing. You glad they made more Hungry Burger cards after like 25 years? Also, not shown in that box were all of the first edition Pokemon cards that I have. I took all of those out, and they are now in big binders with all of the rest of my Pokemon cards. Take that hit. Three already did their shot. Alright. I'm a little bit worried about landmines and possible stealth units. So let's just make sure. Okay. I just wanted to make extra sure there was no stealth units or anything like that. We've captured the base. And that right there, that is the power of units with ridiculous move and fly and stealth. 60k, 1,000 loss, perfectly fine. All right, let's do the final mission. Top secret telegram has arrived from the Imperial Army's headquarters. It turns out that troops led by the President of the Republic have fled the capital and are taking refuge in Mount Joe. Joe, how could you do that to me? Ooh, is that lava? We got some lava that we have to deal with? All right. Our troops are headed to kill President Herrick. All right, it's assassination time, baby. Let's end the fight and stop unnecessary bloodshed. Autobots, roll out. Oh boy, let's go kill the president. Alright, didn't lose any units. We still have our 6 squads. Let's see if they're selling anyone new. No, they're actually selling less units now. Fascinating. No new accessories. Alright, I suppose let's do. I would like to see if I have any new pieces of equipment. We picked up a lot of scrap in that mission. Nope. Nothing new and interesting. Okay. That's fine. Alright. President Kimball isn't gonna know what hit him. It's time to be the Arizona assassin. And damn, that escalated quickly. It really got out of hand fast. Yeah, I threw a harpoon and I killed him. And Brick killed the guy. Brick, I've been meaning to say, you should probably go into hiding. I imagine people are looking for you. But both the Death Saucers there. Squad 3, Squad 4, Squad 5, Squad 6. Alright, final mission. Oh yeah. Oh, that's an army. Hell of a squad here. Alright. Let's have a look-see. I imagine it is we just need to kill... Oh god, it's level 80! Oh, why is it level 80? Level 60, 60... Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay. Alright. Let's set up our little guys. Yeah, they really aren't holding back here at the end. Everything is just mondo powerful. Just push them into the lava. It's easy. We're not going to try to push them into lava. I'm going to set up a front right here. I assume most of them aren't going to want to walk over the lava, so they're going to try to come the way of... Oh, they're actually going down. Can I loop around the mountain down here? No, absolutely not. Okay. I imagine most units are going to want to avoid the lava, so they're going to push up. Hey, there's a guy right here. They're going to try to push up in this direction, up this valley. So I've set up my 2 Death Saucers to just blast beams down at anything that is foolish enough to try to walk. And then we can have Red Horns take out the excess. I can also send my Red Horns through here to try to pick off 2. My Ligers and the rest of my squad are gonna have to take it slow. Just kind of hang out. Yeah, see, they're already pushing up. Alright, I'm not gonna be able to blast this turn, but next turn we can do a good blast. I'm prepping my good blast. If I can't prep a good blast, what has all this edging been for? Okay, in theory, we only need to take out their leaders. Did I take damage from... Okay, you don't take damage from walking over the lava. I imagine it's just if you wait your turn in the lava. The pun tax? Oh, come on, that wasn't even a pun. That one wasn't even a pun. I'll pay it. Oh, thank goodness my rays don't dip into the lava when we swim on by it. Yep. Pushing up. All right, next turn is probably when Death Saucer is going to be able to actually do an effective blast. Yeah. Oh, he's actually in an awkward spot here. Aww. They're kind of all awkward spots. Turns out you can't really shoot down effectively. Okay. Yeah, we need to change our strategy up just a little bit. you there. We'll move you here for shielding purposes. You to there. Yeah, a lot of units coming up that pathway there. I suppose since this is the last mission, I don't need to have any form of self-preservation, right? Self-preservation is kind of a thing of the past. You used to have a problem with exploding randomly, but thanks to a balanced diet and regular exercise, you've cut your explosion rate down to twice a day. Can't take all the credit though. The support of your family is finally allowed to lead a normal. Boom! That's so sad. You know, someone you love might suffer from involuntary explosion syndrome. I think you should give it a little thought before you start preaching hate. Someone you know might be Italian. Maybe someone you even love. Oh boy, I'm almost to 99 in auxiliary. Keep them coming. Send them in. I'm actually gonna go for the energy attacks, just because I have access to those healing, or those energy spikes. And I could just pop those with reckless abandonment time and time again without really fear of much. Pizza time, be right back. I was up more levels. I think that might put me up to... Yeah, that definitely puts me up to 99 auxiliary. My lads, they are becoming powerhouses. I am damn near as cracked as I am jacked. And he kept saying, what, and putting his hand in my face. All right, squad 3 here. I can push forward and probably kill the leader with one of my... 816, yeah, I'll go for that. I can probably push forward and kill the leader here with my red horn. All the enemies' base level is 50, which is kind of wild. Yep. Yes. Yes, it is. Awesome, didn't get command canceled. It does mean since our average level is probably around like 24, we are going to get just so much XP. Every kill is 3 to 4 levels. I mean, that does just mean as time goes on, I'm just going to deal more and more damage. Yeah, I've got plenty of those. Let's eat this. Good old Red Horn Squad. Number 4 is right there. I think pulling my Red Horn down and attacking. Oh, that's gonna be rough. Yeah, that is rough regardless. It doesn't matter how I slice it. Pull you to probably there. You can go here. 50 on each. I'm 21. So they have 1400. We're probably gonna be able to take him. Maybe. Yeah, so we 2 around here. This missile slows. It looks like, at least for the most part, this fight is pretty straightforward. Like, there doesn't seem to be any major gimmicks. We don't have turrets to worry about. It's all just kind of to the point. And I like that. For level 50, they aren't really that strong. It's mostly that they don't have many augmentations to boost their HP. And leveling up doesn't give you HP. All it does is increase the amount of damage that you deal in combat. Like, for these basic units, they're hitting pretty damn hard. Maybe 3 around here. Just wait, Kami. You'll be eating those words when we fight the leaders and they're hitting us for just stupid amounts of damage. Good old stacks on stacks on stacks of damage. I won't be eating them. You will. Every encounter, a chance for just a ridiculous amount of XP. Yeah, we're just gonna go for a regular energy attack here. I want to save my sprays for bosses. Never know, you took a look at your PS2 controller and you just don't think it's gonna cut it anymore. Don't think you can run Ape until you get an alternative. No! Well, looks like you gotta change your Twitch bio. No more saying you're the ape guy. Oh, that sucked. Okay. That was really, really unfortunate, actually. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, this is my main leader. I should probably pull him back. I also don't remember what you wrote in your bio. You don't think anyone reads those? Oh, they don't. Mine is literally just a smiley face. It's kind of like the panels below your stream. Nobody looks at those either. When Morgan was thinking about starting streaming, she was talking about how she was like really thinking about how to make the panels below stream more inviting and more engaging to people. I'm like, oh man, that is wasted energy. Not a soul is gonna go look down there. I'm sure it helps a minor amount. I think you have to be a very specific type of weird little guy to be the one to go and look at a person's panels on Twitch to render judgment of any kind. Like, yeah, it's definitely a place that you can have important information, have links to things like a Stream Elements donation page, anything like that, but to render judgment is a wild take, and I'll hold that L. I will absolutely hold that L. 1,000 damage. And killing 3 is a priority, but also I need my big leader to just move on out of there. Yeah, Kami, I think your bio is something along the lines of, if you're looking for ape, you're in the right place. You know, good enough for me. Okay, this might be a suicide mission for this red horn here, but I'm going to do it. If red horn dies, that is a sacrifice that I'm willing to make. It's gonna take out squad leader number 3, which is gonna be tremendous doinks. I don't think my main killer is going to be the squad up here. I think it's my lower 3 red horns that I'm going to be sending in that will do the majority of damage. That's always lit with all of these cannons. Oh, Kami, you weren't here yesterday to see the cinematic with him, but when they first revealed this Zoid, they showed him going up against a squad of 2 Iron Kongs and 3 Raptors, where he rushed in, shot the Raptors, impaled both of the Iron Rexes on both of his horns, then threw them at a different squad of Raptors to blow them up. It was absolutely sick as hell. They set it up to be this just complete killer boss unit. And then I managed to kill him in one turn, very similar to what just happened there. Lad got a Monster Hunter intro, basically. Man, I've been playing Monster Hunter again recently. God, do I love that game. I've been going back through Generations Ultimate. But this go around, oh, that was a bad idea. I should not have put, oh, maybe a misplay. I let Alex pick my weapon this go around. She selected Insect Glaive. Which, let me tell you, I've never really given Insect Glaive much of a second thought. It was just kind of, you know, bug stick. Nothing all too special there, but that weapon is super fun. That weapon is so much fun. Also, it's been a little bit of a nightmare to break my Lance muscle memory. Okay. If I can actually get the kill here, this is going to be huge. 100%, 1,000, that 4 rounds. Ugh. It's like my 900, yeah, I'm not 4 rounding here. My first hunt with Insect Glaive, I guess my first hunt against Teikoku, it wasn't my first hunt in general. As soon as Teikoku popped out and tried roaring, my instinct was just to go to the button combination that would allow me to parry said roar. Oh, I'm dead. I'm actually dead. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, this guy's a little bit of a threat. Wow. That guy hits hard. Okay, that just killed my squad number 3. Oh, that's such a shame. Okay. Yeah, 3 is rolling up. Squad 5. 5 doesn't really have any units down here. I think we've already picked off most of 5's units. Oh yeah, 1 is just... 1 is standing strong there. If we take out 2... It's gonna be hard to try to get 6 taken care of. What squad am I looking at there? Alright. I think this team is going to start pulling back. No, we're gonna push squad 5 forward and try to meet the front there. Yeah, 5's not moving. Okay. We're gonna try to meet this squad and see if we can pick off the leader. Once again, I think even with losing that group, it's gonna be okay. Since that wasn't our main damage dealing squad, I think our main damage dealers are going to be the ones down at the bottom. Let's pull back. IG's a really cool weapon, and Afterworld they made it just kind of a support ass weapon, which is lame. That is a bit of a shame. Okay, they're pulling up. Like that. Yeah, it's been so much fun having the ability to do a helm splitter on my hunting art, being able to put up swarm with my hunting art. Picking off enemies from the distance. It's just a great time. You out there, have you tried aerial greatsword? I have not. I'm gonna be real with you here. This might be slight blasphemy toward you, a greatsword main, but I haven't really touched greatsword since try. I played a little bit of greatsword when I first started because it seemed like it might be fun, and it didn't really stick with me. So I pivoted to hammer, and boy do I love hammer. You just like counter greatsword and double cross. That's what you used when I had you do the GU playthrough, wasn't it? I know you call it double cross. I'm always gonna call it Generations Ultimate. It will always be GU to me. It's always insanely fun to counter into a fully charged greatsword slash. Just pop Valstrax right out of the sky. Yeah, it's tough to kick that muscle memory when you... Ooh. I hope I healed. Did I heal? This might be bad. Oh no, I did heal. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Yeah, it's hard to kick that muscle memory when you get used to that type of play style and then have to go back to just a different weapon or a regular variant of your main. Ooh, that paralysis did not last at all. It's quite unfortunate. 20 speed, what's my damage here? 1000 at 70. He's gonna go first regardless, so I'm gonna throw out another one of these. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You feel swift, that is a lot of damage. I think I played a little bit too aggressively early. All right, gamer. What the hell? Just breaking out of my stun lock there every single turn. Good golly. Yeah, parrying roars will never not be hilarious to me. It's always just so much fun to go up to a monster when he tries to roar and then just counter it. Because what's he gonna do about that? Get poked, that's what. When you start looking at monster roars as free DPS time, exactly. See, you get it. He's probably gonna... Oh, he's going for a different kind of ranged strike. That's not the attack I was expecting him to throw. Alright, we have 2 hits like so. I'm gonna take the shot. Criminy. Yeah, that hits hard. It's very, very hard. What's my flea chance? 100, I'll take it. Gladly. Alrighty, y'all. Before we finish up this turn and start our next one, we're rounding out hour 2 of the stream, so we have an ad break coming up here in just a second. I'm gonna put you on the BRB screen, play some music while I run a couple of ads. We'll be back in just a moment, y'all. I'll see you on the other side. Alrighty, folks, we are back. Thanks everyone for sticking around through that break. I appreciate it. Gotta finish up my bar. Yeah, I think the thing that I've been enjoying most about Insect Glaive is playing slightly unoptimally to do really funny things. So, like, I was fighting Kyouwakoku, and he started limping away, but instead of, like, you know, wailing on him to try to get a few extra hits before he flies away, putting my weapon away and sharpening, prepping for him to move, I instead moved on to the spot where he was gonna fly away, vaulted as soon as he started moving up, smacked him while he was in the air, he hit the ground again, and then I got the topple. Just too much fun. What was that name? Kyouwakoku. I can pull him up. Good old Kyouwakoku. That's YIAN space KUT-KU. Open bad boy in a new tab. There he is. There's my boy. Just a dumb little firebird. I had another fun one where it was a velocidrome in V Hills, and you know that section in the middle where it's like the flatland, it's like right outside the cave, it's like a flat land, there's a big lip leading up to where the entrance to the cave is. The velocidrome was limping away toward that. He hopped up onto the lip to go inside the cave. I had my speed boost from using my Kinesect. I vaulted up, because if you have a speed boost, you can actually vault up onto most lips. I vaulted up, smacked him while I was in midair, and got the topple off of that. Which is just, it's moments like that that I've just been going, oh man, I love this. I absolutely adore that weapon. Oh, you thought it was a Star Wars looking dude, but that one actually looks more like an actual creature. Like Ima Gundy. Oh, you mean Kyouwakoku? Oh, Kyouwakoku. I'm gonna go for it. This might not be the smartest play, but I'm gonna try it. The Star Wars names be like that. Good old Glub Shitto. Oh my god, this one has Glub Shitto in it? There he is. Glub Shitto was always my favorite Gizmopper. Alright, he's a little faster. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Get the kill. Alright, that's another squad down. That, and then they have characters that are just called Hack Rat. Yeah, where's the confusion? I failed to see the problem here. We have such beloved characters as Ass Blastum and Mossman. Can't walk far enough. Balls will... Yeah, we'll pull to about right there, maybe. Actually, you... they probably could shoot right here. Okay, we're gonna keep our distance. We might lose Red Horn here. I probably should have put myself into a position where I could take out Squad 6. It'll be okay. Another Glup. Okay, I'm gonna turtle in this position. Hold the line. I wonder if there's a world where I could sack. So they're gonna need to, yeah. Yeah, I don't see a world where that one's happening. I think we pull back just a touch. Oh, he's moving. Okay. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. No, no, I'm out of stuns. Okay. I think we just have to bank on him missing. He didn't miss. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. How much health does he have? A lot. Got it. I think that red horn is gonna die. That red horn is definitely going to die. Okay, but we've got a clean shot at killing squad 6 here. Next turn. Nice. Less nice. No! Red horn! Do 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 do. That's funny. You've got to be kidding me. He's just out of range. Dang it. Can I move? No, I can't. Can I? Nope, still can't. Guess I'll blast. Alright, a lot. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna just pull him back another one. Everyone else is fine to just chill. No. Oh, I guess my other red horn died. Never mind. No, this makes a lot of sense, actually. Hey there, Road Warrior. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well today, my man. 99. Weird. This shouldn't cost anything, but it says 99 right now. Doing well. How are you? I'm actually doing pretty decent today. It's been a nice stream. I actually got some decent sleep last night. I'm kind of shocked at how decent of sleep I got. It was decent enough. I only woke up once in the middle of the night, and it was wore off. It was at like 3 in the morning, and I felt rested enough that I'm like, man, I could just get up and start my day right now. I didn't, because I know that would have been a mistake. Would have been a mistake to only get like 4 hours of sleep. So I chose to go back to bed. But yeah, we're getting close to finishing up Zoids, which is so exciting. Just in general, been a nice day. All right, bad stuff's about to happen. To me in particular. We're probably gonna take the 1,000. Wasn't the show on Toonami back in the day? Yep. Sure was. Oh, I thought I dodged. Yeah, it had a couple of runs of anime. It had a whole bunch of modeling kits that apparently had motors in them, so you had movable parts, which is really cool. Like, just given how neat some of the 3D models are in this game, I think a modeling kit for Red Horn would be pretty damn sweet. 70, 30. I'm gonna take the 70 on the off chance that I'm faster. I am faster, cool. You play a lot of older games? We are currently on a journey. Welcome on in. We're currently on a journey to finish every PS1 game that has ever been released. So if we hop over here to our PC scene, we can look at all of the games that we have finished, which is a couple. 192 games finished for a good old total play time of 2,357 hours. We got a nice games queue for what's gonna come up later. Yeah. If you do a exclamation point, a list, you can see all the ones that we've finished and everything. I'm a little proud of that spreadsheet. It's a decent looking one. Yeah, it'll show you everything that we've played, everything that's coming up in the queue. That fade is fine. I'm gonna send you up to pick off the leader. Big vibes here, always big vibes here. I feel like a lot of people don't give a lot of JP exclusive titles their fair shake. I feel like a lot of people see a JP exclusive title and go, I don't know Japanese, this is inscrutable. Which, like, fair. But there's some really good games out there that aren't getting the love that they deserve. Yes, I'm talking about you, Firewoman Matagumi. Uno? We don't have to talk about Uno. That's fine. No, you don't gotta bring up Uno. You were expecting to hear about Ling Rise? No, Calm, I only tell you that Ling Rise is a good game. I'm honest to everyone else. Is this my... yeah, recall a retired unit. Iguana or Redhorn. I think this is the one we're looking for. Oh yeah! I do still want to go back to Ling Rise and see what was at the end of that infinite hallway. If you guys didn't see the ending of Ling Rise, I don't blame you, it was like a year ago. There was a point in the final dungeon of the game where there was a hallway that just looped for what felt like forever. And it wasn't like a Zelda 1 mountain where like it would loop, but then if you just went one direction, it would put you back to the beginning. As you went down through the loops, it just went on for what seemed like forever, and then if you turned back, you'd have to walk all the way back. We're gonna do a Ling Rise Desert Bus style stream. But also, speaking of that, call me, Link Rise is a really good game. When are you gonna play it? I'm just saying you could easily take the speed run. You could easily get the world record on it since you can't run Ape anymore with your controller in that state. You got like 10 games today, you're probably gonna check out in a bit, including Zabumafu. Oh, my man Zabumafu. I guess Zabumafu was female. My lady Zabumafu. Really, Zabumafu was female? Yep. A little known fact. Zabumafu was in fact female. Alright, taking out 4 is probably going to be a priority. I wonder if now that this unit doesn't have a leader, we can't control it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna throw everything I have at the leader right now. If our unit breaks, that's fine. We can just go and pick it up. We really are just going full capitalist mode. Dad, my dog died. It is fine. We can purchase another. Ba 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 ba. We got one shot. That's fantastic. All right, here we go, gamers. Let's do. You like anime? If so, what are some of your favorite animes that aired on Toonami? I don't think I've ever actually finished a full anime series. I remember watching up through Run Curry of Life in Naruto. I watched the first season of Code Geass because my brother had it, had like the DVD box set he got from Hastings. I remember wanting to watch Bleach, but every time that I would try to watch it would be like when they restarted a season. So I watched like the first 3 episodes of some season just so many times. Is Pokemon an anime? I would consider it. If that's the case. I watched a lot of Pokemon as a kid. I had a VHS tape of Pokemon that had the Laramie Ranch episode, as well as the Tommy and Kangaskhan episode. That was a fun one. What status effect does this cause? Does this cause short? Effect short. I will take that. Please let me stunlock him. If I would have known I had stunlock abilities, I would have sent Large Dimetrodon in earlier. We can stack slow on top of it. That's gonna hurt. What's your favorite console and favorite game? My favorite console is the Super Nintendo. My favorite game is Legend of Dragoon on PS1. You can't see it, but I do have all of my original copies of Legend of Dragoon. Fuck off, Kami. I do have my original copies of Legend of Dragoon from when I was a kid in a shadow box on my wall. I'm quite a sucker for a JRPG. You don't gotta call me out like this. I would say my top 5 games are relatively eclectic in terms of an assortment of genres. Because, like, in order, my top 5 games go Legend of Dragoon at number 1, Tetris at number 2, Dwarf Fortress at 3, Fallout New Vegas at 4, and Bayonetta 2 at 5. Which, yeah, like I said, quite the group of picks, right? Practically all the same genre. I'd probably put Obra Dinn at my number 4 slot as well. Or at my number 6 slot, rather. I was looking at the number 4 on screen. Man, do I love Obra Dinn. That game is easily an all-timer for me. Yeah, you know, you can really boil all of those games down to, yep, that's just a JRPG. Every single one of those, basically just Final Fantasy. You just made Final Fantasy with a new coat of paint. The amount of times you had to revisit the chapter with all the hammocks. Easily the best chapter in the game. So, I will stand by the fact that the chapter with the hammocks is the best one in the game, just because it gives you so many subtle clues as to who is which of the generic, unnamed, non-English speaking members of the crew. So, like, you can either look at their footwear, you can look at their book or their bunk numbers, you can look at what pants they're wearing. There is so much you can do, and it is so cool. Iguan, I don't think we want Iguan. Like I said, an all-timer for sure. But yeah, that moment of realization just invoked such a positive feeling of excitement inside of me that very few games have been able to hit in my lifetime. And maybe a bit of a wild concept here, y'all. I've played quite a few games in my life. just a couple. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I know everyone's gonna be like, no, you've only played Monster Hunter. I've seen your play history. You have 700 hours in Generations Ultimate. I'm pretty sure that's the only game you've ever played. I swear I've played more games than just GU. Anyways, this weekend I'm going to play a whole bunch of Generations Ultimate. Gotta run, work time, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by, Road Warrior. I hope you have yourself a great day, and I hope work doesn't kick your butt too hard. That's close. All right, we should be able to get the kill here. God, he's gonna have... How much health does he have left right now? 35. So close. Stun wears off. Here's the kill. Here comes the pizza. God, 455 XP from that. Insanity. Another 4 levels. Oh, hey, Kami, do you know how long the trucking game is going to take once we finish up Zoids? I have no casts of short left. No, you have no clue? All right, that's fine. I was just curious. How much short do I have left? I have 2 casts of short left on him, so I'm gonna take this lad out right here. I feel confident in my ability to kill him. Just sent it to you because it was an early game that Pseudo was part of. Ooh. I have a text, who are you? I think Alex had a bit of a free moment at work today. She sent me like 6 memes all in a row. Wow, we actually got 3 turns of short there. That's insane. Unprecedented levels of doinks. You know, this mission looked a lot worse than it's playing out. Yeah, I'm playing a lot more recklessly since I know that this is the last mission. Watch Joe have been wrong and there's actually more. Grasshopper is the guy who made Killer 7, No More Heroes, and Lollipop Chainsaw. All right, there we go. We got there. I'm sorry, Kami. All I know of is Shigeru Miyamoto. Did you mean Miyamoto? Because I know who that is. But this mission wasn't too bad at all. It was a little bit scary at the start, but it ended up working out. You know, we do still have to kill the boss, so let's maybe not make a declaration of GG quite yet. But I'm pretty comfortable with the spot that we're in. Ooh. Ouchie. All right, that hurt a lot. Okay, that's exactly who I wanted him to aggro toward. Perfect. There is no reason that I should try to engage with this fight at all. He's just gonna one-shot me. He has an attack that is higher speed than 90. That's wild. All right, turn change, number 2. I don't have any short left, but there's no reason that I shouldn't just send myself in to try to do as much damage as possible. Hell, I might even be able to slow. So we can either do 80 damage or 1,000 damage. I'm gonna go for the slow here. Ooh, critical hit. No, he took out my big cannon. That monster. My rust wore off. Okay. You bastard. Nice miss. Okay, he's not super fast. Mr. President here is not very fast. And honestly, if I can just keep rusting him, he might miss more of his attacks. Alright, that should be Red Horn down. Man, this Red Horn has died twice now. This lad just keeps perishing. Alright, yeah, flex on me, you little rusty dino. In turn 3, don't want anything to do with that. Alright, you're at full health. How much short do you have? We theoretically might be able to actually win here, just right now. I have 2 shorts available. They are comfy and easy to wear. Alright. Rust wore off. We already had advantage, so that doesn't really matter. There's the short. Okay, just last 3 turns. We might need it to last more than 3 turns. God, he has so much bulk. That is such a bulky unit. Yada yada, I got your bulky unit right here. So he's probably gonna be faster than me on this one. But we're at full health, so it's fine. If it crit, it missed. It just missed. Okay. What a way to end this. I can't think of a better way to win this than the enemy just missing, and we get the final kill like that. With a crit. All right, that should be GG. And we didn't even rout the enemy. Red Horn continues to win. Thank you for picking up the remnants of the other Red Horn. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see if Joe was right. Let's see if that was actually the end of the game. $56,000 dues. Oh, everything's sepia toned. That's a decent sign. Imperial Army invasion was a success and occupied much of Republic territory. The Imperial Army is taking control of the Red River region as well. At last, preparations are underway to launch an attack on the Republic capital. The general who led the invasion was highly praised for his abilities. He earned an immense trust with Emperor Zebus. To the overwhelming military force, the Republic's remaining military strength dwindled. The Republic Army and those allocated the majority of the forces to defending the capital. Empire's victory, it was only a matter of time. You were the bad guys? Oh, yeah. Oh, we were the bad guys the whole time. Well, we sure did murder the president, didn't we? It's pretty neat the game just gives you the option to be the bad guys at the start. War. War never changes. But wait, hope glimmers. Man, I'm sure this, I'm sure this might mean more to me if we knew a little bit about the lore. It's kind of messed up. It's kind of really messed up. Tommy. What a bleak ending. Alrighty. Is that gonna say director? Senior executive producer, Kentaro Toyama. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Zoids. Hell yes. We destroyed the world. We caused great chaos and destroyed the world. Let's get switched on over to the spreadsheet and write out our thoughts on Zoids. I know this is a random pick from Shlee, but this game was fantastic. I had so much fun here. So on the surface, if you're looking at this Zoids game, like if you're just skimming through a 10-minute gameplay trailer that you'll find on YouTube, you'll look at it and go, ugh, doesn't look very good. This looks like a glorified Super Nintendo game. Ew, I don't like it. But it is actually phenomenal. I adore the X-based combat. I like how snappy all of the menus are. The game plays extremely quickly. I really enjoy that combat has a little bit of a twist on it, so it's not like a typical tactics game where it's your unit goes, it ends your turn, the enemy's unit goes, it ends their turn. You can instead initiate combat, and then you can just keep fighting until one of you dies. You keep going until one of you dies or runs away. It's kind of like a Bearwick saga in that way, which is a huge plus in my eyes. It has a good amount of added strategy, and I thoroughly enjoy it. I also really like how many different Zoids were present. We had a bunch of different types of Zoids that had their own abilities, their own unique attributes, just all in all an extremely enjoyable experience. I wish there was a little bit more map variety, and that's really my only complaint. I'm thinking a 9 out of 10 on gameplay here. I absolutely adored this. Visually, I think that this game is a little bit lacking on its map. I think it was Laws who brought it up yesterday that there is a really good quality to this game, that the overworld maps are 2D, so the game doesn't lag out a ridiculous amount, so it keeps combat snappy and to the point, which I do enjoy, but on the surface it looks a little bit iffy. It kind of looks like a Super Nintendo game, and you're like, maybe I want a little bit more here. But the models inside combat, great looking. Absolutely phenomenal looking. I'm going to give this visually a 6 out of 10. The music was good. It was catchy. It wasn't super repetitive. We played this game for 25 hours, 20 hours, something like that. And I don't think at any point I was like, ugh, I'm just going to shut this off and listen to my own playlist. That being said, I can only think of one song in my head. So it really wasn't all that catchy. I think music-wise, it's also going to get a 6. Story, it was kind of a generic story. I wish we would have got a little bit more of the Zoids lore here. Maybe we would have if we picked the good guys, but we were playing as the bad guys whose motivations were just crush the enemy, crush them repeatedly, destroy them all. And we did that. So you can't really fault the game for having such a macabre ending when you're kind of playing as the villains. Story-wise, I'm also going to give it a 6. We're rolling 6 across the board. Wow factor, I'm throwing a 10 on this one. I'm absolutely astonished by how much fun I had while playing this game. Difficulty, the game really wasn't that hard. I can think of one mission that was overwhelmingly difficult. Everything else was kind of a breeze. The only difficult mission was the end of Act 2, when the objective was to kill those 2 turrets that were on a peninsula in the middle of the water and had impenetrable walls around them. That was probably the hardest mission that we faced, but all in all, this game was easy, breezy, beautiful, cover girl. Difficulty-wise, I'm going to give it a 2. And resulting in an overall score of an 8. I think an 8 is a nice, fair score for this. That puts it alongside other games like Crash Team Racing, Final Fantasy VIII, The Game of Life, Van Ark, Lunar Silver Star Story, Legend of Mana, Rising Zan, Final Fantasy V, Frogger, Looney Tunes Sheep Raider, Irritating Stick. Yeah, I think these are all games that it deserves to be next to. Magical Date, Doki Doki, Kokuhaku Daisaku-sen, all of it. I think these are all games that are deserving of an 8 out of 10. I think Zoids fits just ever so nicely right here with them. Actually, I do appreciate you picking this game. It was a solid pick. Kind of funny that Shlee's also the one who picked Final Fantasy Origins. Let's see what that did for their stats here. That gives them 8 games, a wow factor of an average of 7. Everything else is looking pretty close to average. Let's see, an average gameplay score of 5.75. So it's above average in terms of gameplay, or Shlee is above average in gameplay, graphics, total score. Barely above average in graphics, actually. 3.7, 5.8. Yeah. Slightly below average on difficulty, actually. Everything else a little bit above average, little bit below average on difficulty. Hell yeah. Absolutely hell yeah. This has been a great time. Still haven't heard back from Shiro on how they want their stat box modified, but sitting here with a nice pure white. I still love my Lotad. My good old little guy. Alrighty, y'all. That is going to do it for Zoids. But this isn't going to do it for stream. I'm going to put you guys over on the BRB screen. I'm going to use the restroom real quick, actually. And when we come back, we're going to get switched on over to, golly, what was it called? The game was called Bakuso Deku Toro Densetsu Otoko Ipiki Yumi Kaido. All of that is to say Japanese truck racing. Alrighty, y'all. Enjoy the tunes, and I will see you on the other side of this break. Be back in just a moment, folks. See you then.